Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about the book Live While You Are Alive by Shiv Khera. Many times in life, we think that if we go to visit a good place, do meditation, yoga, or adopt any other stress management technique, then our problems will end. But the real thing is that all these things will work only when our thinking, i.e., our attitude, is right. Shiv Khera says that the real beginning of stress management is from our attitude and not from external solutions. If a person's thinking is negative, then no matter how good a place he goes to, no matter how many beautiful valleys he tries to sit and relax, his stress will remain with him, because stress is not just something that comes from outside, it is related to our inner thinking and perception. Imagine a person always complaining, sees negativity in everything, and sees problems everywhere. Now, if you send such a person to Maldives, will he be able to be happy there? Maybe he will like it on the first day, but gradually, the same old things, the same problems will start roaming in his mind, and the fun of vacation will end. On the other hand, if a person has a positive mindset, then he will find happiness in the small things of his daily life, whether he is at home or at a travel destination. Meditation, yoga, deep breathing, all these are very effective techniques, but they will work only when we have a right mindset. If a person just keeps doing all this mechanically, but keeps thinking negatively from within, then there will be no special benefit. Its best example can be taken from people who go to the gym. If a person only exercises on machines but does not take care of his diet, will he get good results? No. In the same way, in stress management also, only external activities do not work unless our attitude is right. Now the question arises that how do we change our attitude? This will not change overnight, but some small things can help us. First of all, we have to focus on our thoughts. This is why External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar emphasized during the book release that we should also prepare for unexpected situations. Now the question arises. The question is, how can we prepare for such things which are not in our control? After all, how can anyone plan for the unexpected? But think, when we go to take a big exam, we do not prepare only for those questions which seem easy to us, but also focus on those topics which can be difficult or from which tricky questions can come. Similarly, in life also, we should not focus only on those things which are already planned, but should also be prepared for those possibilities which can come up suddenly. Unexpected situations can be of many types: financial crisis, job loss, family emergency, health issues, or any other big change. When we start thinking about these things in advance, we have a better approach, and instead of panicking, we are able to take the right decisions. Imagine a company is running without any backup plan, and suddenly there is some change in the market due to which its sales go down. If that company had thought about alternate strategies in advance, it would have been able to recover quickly. This principle applies to our personal life as well. Preparation does not mean that we should keep thinking negatively all the time or be afraid of every situation. Its real meaning is that we should develop our thinking and our habits in such a way that whenever something untoward happens, we can immediately adapt and take the right steps. First of all, we should be financially prepared. Many people spend their entire income and do not save for the future, but when an emergency comes, they get into a lot of trouble. If we keep some savings in advance, create emergency funds, and control unnecessary expenses, then we can handle sudden financial problems in a better way. Being mentally prepared means that we have to make our emotional strength strong. Many times such moments come in life when we have to take big decisions or have to go through a difficult situation. At such a time, if we are already emotionally strong, then we can handle that moment better. For this, things like mindfulness meditation and self-awareness can help a lot. Staying physically fit also helps in handling unexpected challenges. Suppose a health emergency suddenly arises. If our body is stronger than before, then recovery will also be quick. That is why maintaining a healthy lifestyle, exercising, and taking a proper diet also indirectly prepares us for unexpected situations. Our problem-solving skills. Whenever a crisis comes, many people start panicking, but only those who stay in the moment and think soberly are able to take the right decisions. For this, we should make a habit of facing small challenges. Relationships are also a big factor when we talk about handling unplanned situations. When a difficult time comes, the people around us become our biggest strength. That is why building strong relationships and maintaining good relations with your family, friends, and colleagues is important. It is very important to maintain it. It is impossible to completely control uncertainty in life, but if we are mentally, financially, emotionally, and physically prepared, then we can handle any unplanned situation more effectively. S. Jaishankar's statement that we should be prepared for unexpected situations is not just a diplomatic or strategic statement, but it is a philosophy that we can apply in our daily life as well. Being prepared is not just a choice, but an important skill that everyone should learn. Relationships are the most beautiful and important part of our life. No matter how successful we become, if we do not have our own people, then that happiness seems incomplete. That is why it is said that investing only in money or achievements is not enough. We should also invest in relationships. Many people make the mistake of getting so busy in their job, career, and other things that they are not able to give time to their close relationships. They think that family and friends will always be with them. But the truth is that every relationship is like a plant which needs time and attention to grow. If we ignore it, it will gradually weaken. Often a major reason for stress and mental health issues is that people start feeling emotionally alone. But when we have strong relationships, they work like a safety net in our life. Whenever any difficulty comes, if we have our own people, then we are able to face that difficulty with more courage. Imagine that you are in a big problem, and there is someone with you who understands you, listens to you, and gives you emotional support. This in itself is a big stress buster. Investing in relationships does not only mean that we spend more time with someone, but its real meaning is that we give quality time and really try to connect with that person. Nowadays, we are connected to hundreds of people on social media, but still many people feel lonely. The reason for this is that connections do not become strong just by being online. They need to be nurtured in real life too. Trust, understanding, and communication are the 3 pillars of any strong relationship. If there is no trust in our relationship, then it can never be strong. For this, we have to show through our actions that we really care for that person. Understanding means that instead of just saying our point, we try to understand the other person as well. Many times we expect a lot from others but ignore their feelings. If we want to make our relationships strong, then we have to learn to understand the other person's perspective as well. Communication is also a very important factor. Many times small misunderstandings happen because we are not able to say our point openly or do not listen to the other person properly. For strong relationships, it is important that we have open and honest communication without any fear. If we feel bad about something said by someone, then instead of keeping it in the heart, it is better to clear it by talking comfortably. To strengthen relationships, we should also take care of small gestures like calling someone randomly, asking how she is, going to meet a friend without any work. Things may seem small, but they make our relationships very deep. Another meaning of investment in relationships is that we should understand the balance of give and take. Many times it happens that one person always puts in efforts and the other just receives. But for any healthy relationship, it is important that there should be equal efforts from both sides. If we want people to value us, then we also have to become a valuable person in their life. Many times such moments come in life when someone close to us starts moving away from us, or due to some reason there is a distance in the relationship. In such a situation, it is very important to take initiative by keeping the ego aside. If a relationship is really important for us, then we should take steps to save it and make it stronger. Talking about stress management, strong relationships play a very big role in this matter too. When there are people in our life on whom we can trust and who support us, then our anxiety is reduced. And stress automatically reduces. Research also says that people who have strong social connections have better mental health and are happier in life. In today's fast life, it has become very important that we consciously invest in our relationships. Life is not complete by focusing only on earning money or making a career. Create this balance, live a truly fulfilling life. Being happy in life and maintaining mental peace is everyone's wish, but many times we ourselves get trapped in such people or situations that drain our energy. This is negativity or toxicity which gradually affects our mental health. Therefore, it is important that we consciously eliminate toxicity from our life and keep ourselves in a positive and healthy environment. Toxicity is not limited to relationships only, but it can be in everything that troubles us mentally or emotionally. Sometimes it affects there are people around us, sometimes a job, sometimes a habit, sometimes social media. Such things gradually destroy our happiness and make us mentally weak. That is why emphasis was laid on the no toxicity principle, so that people can live a better and peaceful life by removing negativity from their lives. First of all, let's talk about toxic relationships. These are such relationships where we repeatedly feel stress, guilt, sadness, or low self-esteem. Such people manipulate our emotions, criticize us repeatedly, or always make us feel down. Many times we keep tolerating such people because we think that we can change them. But the truth is that if someone does not want to change himself, then we cannot do anything. In such a situation, the best solution is that we set our boundaries and keep ourselves away from such people. Toxicity does not only come from others, but many times we ourselves also become toxic for ourselves when we repeatedly doubt ourselves, do negative self-talk, or blame ourselves excessively for our mistakes. If we blame others, we harm our mental health. There is a difference between self-criticism and self-improvement. If we keep demeaning ourselves all the time, then gradually our confidence will end. Therefore, it is important that we treat ourselves well and focus on our strengths. Social media can also become a big toxic factor if we do not handle it properly. Nowadays, everyone is busy showing their perfect life, and if we keep comparing our life with others all the time, then we will never be able to be happy. Use social media properly, but if any content or any person is disturbing your mental peace, then do not hesitate to unfollow or block them. Workplace toxicity is also very common. Many times we work in such an environment where we have to face pressure, criticism, and negativity all the time. If our job is giving us only stress and unhappiness, then we should seriously think whether this job is more important than our mental peace, if an immediate solution is not possible. So at least we should keep our mindset in such a way that we do not absorb that negativity. Eliminating toxicity does not mean that we run away from every small problem. There will always be challenges in life, but we have to understand which things are temporary challenges and which things are constantly mentally draining us. If something is repeatedly taking away our happiness and making us mentally weak, then cutting it off is the right solution. Adopting a positive mindset is also a big way to eliminate toxicity. When we make our thinking strong, external negativity affects us less. Things like meditation, gratitude practice, and positive affirmations make us mentally strong and help us see our life from a better perspective. The which toxic elements are there in our life. After this, we have to learn to prioritize ourselves. Many people, in an attempt to please others, put their mental stress on the line. We ignore peace, but we have to understand that our happiness is also important. When we are mentally healthy, only then will we be able to behave well with others. To live a peaceful and stress-free life, it is very important that we remove negativity from our life, whether it is a person, a situation, or our own thinking. If it is mentally disturbing us, then we have to distance ourselves from it. The no toxicity principle is not just a rule, but a mindset that can make our life better and happier. Appreciating time is a habit that not only increases our productivity, but can also reduce our stress levels to a great extent. It is often seen that people are always busy showing themselves to be busy, but in reality, most of their time is wasted in non-productive activities. This is the reason why they always feel burdened with work and stress becomes a part of their life. If we really want to live a balanced and peaceful life, then we have to learn to respect our time. Meaning of proper time management. It does not mean that we should just be busy in work all day and forget the rest of our life. Its real meaning is that we should allocate a right time for everything and organize our day in such a way that we do not feel the lack of anything. Many people consider time management unnecessary, but the truth is that those who know how to use their time properly are the ones who achieve. Often people think that they do not have enough time to work, but in reality the problem is not the lack of time, but its wrong handling. If we analyze our day honestly, we will know how much time we waste in such tasks which are neither necessary nor add any value to our life. Social media scrolling, unnecessary gossip, procrastination, and commitments made without thinking are our biggest time killers. When we waste our time in these things, there is no time left for important tasks, and then last-minute rush and stress increases. A very big advantage of time management is that another important thing is that it improves our mental clarity. When we know what we have to do and when, our mind is saved from unnecessary anxiety. Imagine that you have a well-planned schedule where you know what work you have to do at what time. This will not only make your work efficient, but will also put less load on your mind. On the other hand, if you do not have any plan and you do everything at the last moment, then that work also does not get done properly and stress also increases. Another important thing is that time management is not limited to work-related things only, but is equally important in personal life as well. Many people give so much priority to their work that they are not able to take out time for their family, friends, and themselves. But when we learn to manage our time properly, we can create a balance for everything. Along with work, it is also important to take out time for self-care, relationships, and hobbies, because these things recharge us mentally. Another important aspect of time management is priority setting. We have only 24 hours in a day, but the only difference is how we use those 24 hours. Successful people are those who do the important things first and the rest later. For this, we have to learn to categorize our tasks. Urgent and important tasks should be done first, while non-essential tasks should either be postponed or delegated. Many times people consider multitasking as a solution to time management, but the truth is that multitasking reduces our efficiency. When we try to do many tasks simultaneously, neither any work is done properly nor our energy is used properly. Instead, it is better to focus on one task at a time. This not only gets our work done quickly and well, but also keeps our stress level low. A good habit that can make our time management even better is time blocking. In this, we divide our day into small blocks and give each block a specific task. We dedicate time to work, like one block in the morning for exercise and self-care, then one block for work, then a break, then another work. If we divide our day in this way, then our time is used efficiently and we also get enough time for every task. Taking breaks is also an important part of time management. Many people think that continuous work leads to more productivity. But in reality, if we take small breaks in between, then both our efficiency and focus increase. Therefore, instead of doing continuous work, we should take strategic breaks so that we can remain mentally fresh. Self-discipline is the most important thing to learn time management. We have to develop this habit in ourselves that we avoid time-wasting tasks and follow our schedule honestly. Initially, it may seem a bit difficult, but when we start practicing it daily, it becomes a part of our life. Gradually, we will see that our productivity has increased, our stress has reduced, and our life has become more organized and time has become peaceful. Respecting time is not only our own need, but it is also a way of showing respect to others. When we take our commitments seriously and complete our work on time, people start trusting us more. People who respect time have a different identity in the society, and others also like to work with them. Finally, if we want to make our life stress-free and successful, then we have to understand the value of time. Every second is precious, and if we learn to use it properly, then we can take our life to a new level. Time management is not a boring or unnecessary thing, but it is a powerful skill that can make our life better. When we learn to respect our time, not only will efficiency come in our life, but we will also feel more relaxed and happy. In today's fast-paced life, people get so entangled in work commitments and responsibilities that they forget a very important thing: rest and recovery. Most of us forget this. We believe that the more we work, the closer we get to success. But the truth is that without proper rest and recovery, no person can reach his full potential. The first and most important step of stress management is that we give complete rest to our body and mind. That is why get a good night's sleep is considered an important takeaway in this subject. Our body needs proper sleep to recharge. When we get good sleep, our mind is refreshed, our memory improves, and our body recovers physically. But when we do not get enough sleep, we feel tired, irritable, and mentally drained all the time. This affects not only our mood, but also our productivity, decision-making ability, and even our relationships. Many times people think that by sleeping less, they will be able to do more work. But in reality, due to lack of sleep, both their efficiency and focus decrease. The biggest side effect of sleep deprivation is that it increases stress levels. When our body and when the brain is not able to rest completely, our nervous system remains in a continuous alert mode, which increases the level of cortisol stress hormone. This is the reason why people with lack of sleep react more to small things, their patience level decreases, and they start feeling overwhelmed by everything. When we take proper rest, our brain is more capable of handling stress naturally. Rest is not limited to sleeping only, but it also includes our overall recovery process. Our body and brain can function well only when we give them a chance to recover properly. That is why relaxation techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and even hobbies help our brain to work. Many times we feel that we should keep doing something all the time, but the truth is that sometimes doing nothing is also very important for our well-being. Nowadays, our sleep is also disturbed due to social media and technology. Many people use the phone before sleeping at night, due to which the person remains active and is unable to sleep quickly. Blue light reduces the melatonin production sleep hormone of our body, which makes it difficult for us to sleep naturally. If we want to maintain good sleep hygiene, we should stay away from the screen at least 1 hour before sleeping and let our mind relax. Being a workaholic has become a status symbol nowadays, but the truth is that without proper rest, we cannot achieve long-term success. Our body has a limit, and if we keep pushing it continuously, then at one point, our energy will be exhausted. Many people become victims of burnout, where both their body and mind give up. That is why it is very important to give priority to self-care and understand the signals of your body. Whenever our body and mind feel tired, instead of ignoring it, we should give it proper recovery time. Another important aspect of relaxation is to connect with nature. When we go to open spaces, take fresh air, or spend time around greenery, our mind naturally calms down. Studies. It has also been proved that staying close to nature reduces our stress level and improves our sleep quality. So if you want good sleep, spending some time in nature during the day can also be an effective way. Many people give the excuse that they do not have time to rest or get full sleep. But the truth is that we waste time in many non-essential activities in our day. If we reduce them, we can save enough time. Unnecessary scrolling on social media, binge watching, and unplanned activities can spoil our sleep. If we plan our day properly and set our priorities, then we can easily get a good sleep of 7 to 8 hours. Our diet and physical activity also play an important role in our rest and recovery process. If we eat junk food throughout the day, take more intake of caffeine, and do not do physical activity, then our sleep quality automatically deteriorates. For good sleep, We have to maintain a healthy diet which has proper nutrients, and also take daily exercise. Exercise also needs to be made a part of your routine. When our body functions properly, our sleep also improves, and we feel mentally more fresh. Another important thing is bedtime routine. If we make a habit of sleeping and waking up at a fixed time every day, then our body's internal clock circadian rhythm gets set, due to which we naturally get good and deep sleep. Some calming activities before sleeping, such as light reading, meditation, or listening to soothing music, can help relax our mind. Giving priority to rest and recovery does not mean that we become lazy or less ambitious, but it actually means that we optimize our energy levels so that we can make our work more effective and efficient. A fresh and well-rested mind is always more creative, productive, and focused. So for long-term success, we should take care of our rest along with our work. To live a stress-free and balanced life, we have to take care of our body and mind. Getting good sleep, proper rest. Giving priority to sleep and recovery is not a luxury, but it is a necessity for our overall well-being. Only when we give complete rest to our body and mind, we will be able to unlock our full potential and live a happy, healthy, and successful life. In today's fast-paced life, people have become so busy that they forget to give proper rest and recovery. But the truth is that without adequate sleep and proper relaxation, no person can reach his full potential. The most important thing for stress management is that we give complete rest to our body and mind. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar also emphasized that getting a good night's sleep is a key takeaway because proper rest is fundamental to our productivity and well-being. When we sleep well, our mind is refreshed, memory improves, and the body recovers physically. But when we ignore our sleep, we start feeling tired, irritable, and mentally exhausted all the time. We lack sleep. Lack of sleep increases stress levels. Decision-making ability is weakened, and it also has a negative impact on relationships. Studies show that lack of sleep increases the level of cortisol stress hormone, which also increases anxiety and frustration. Rest is not limited to just sleeping, but it also includes relaxation activities like meditation, deep breathing, and hobbies. Many times we feel that it is important to stay busy all the time, but the truth is that sometimes giving yourself a break is equally important. Overworking decreases productivity instead of increasing it because a tired brain cannot work efficiently. Technology is also having a bad effect on our sleep quality. Many people use phones before sleeping, which keeps their brain active and causes problems in sleeping. Blue light suppresses the melatonin sleep hormone, which disturbs the body's natural sleep cycle. If we want to maintain good sleep hygiene, then it is important to stay away from the screen before sleeping and adopt relaxing activities. Nowadays, workaholism is seen as a status symbol, but without proper rest, no one can achieve long-term success. If we keep pushing ourselves, then we can get burned out at a point where both body and mind give up. It is very important to give priority to self-care and understand the signals of the body. Whenever the body and mind feel tired, instead of ignoring it, one should give it time for proper recovery. Connecting with nature is also an effective way of relaxation. When we spend time around greenery and take fresh air, our stress level naturally reduces and sleep quality improves. Therefore, spending some time close to nature in daily routine can also be helpful. So friends, this was our book summary for today. Do let us know how you liked it by commenting, and thank you for listening to the summary till the end.